All right, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone to well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazama Deborah coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And through the spirit, wanting to do a real brief lesson off what just took place in the Prime Minister over in the UK just implemented the digital ID that will be taking place very, very soon. And if you can't work or basically participate in society if you don't have it, it's just not the same thing that's already going on in China. The social credit system, it's the same thing they're about to implement over here in the United States, man. And it's a lot of things that's going on here in America that people not aware of, man. You got the government shutting down later on today here in at 12 a.m. tonight till they get some funding and some things passed. And then at the same time, on the 30th of next, I think Tuesday of September the 30th, you got all these so-called generals and leaders of America have this big meeting. So it's a lot of things that's going on that's not being spoke about, man. A lot of things that's going on that's not being spoke about. The beloved elder Ashiar here at the GMS camp just did a lesson on how they basically just stopped some major cyber attack that could have took place today in New York and why they're having this UN meeting. So it's a lot of things going on that's about to really take place here soon that they're not warning the masses. Because at the end of the day, they have to bring in this global reset. And that means they have to crash the society and usher in this new reset, man. So we're not ignorant state devices. I'm going to make this real quick. I'm not going to make this too long. I'm still at work. So I'm going to play this video and, grab some precepts. And at the end of the day, we'll close it out. But we're clear in the time of some perilous times taking place. Some major event is at the door, man. Something major is coming where they're about to usher in this new global reset with the social credit system, with the Palantir, with the surveillance, all these various things that's happening simultaneously, man. Nothing is a coincidence. And this is a copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Act of 1976. Fair use disclaimer. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this only for educational purposes.
United Kingdom announces all citizens will need a digital ID. Yes, starting with working citizens, all citizens in the United Kingdom are now going to be needing a digital ID to operate. That includes working of any kind, traveling, and of course, getting online. This is now being dubbed the Brit Card and is a digital ID to make sure everybody knows who you are. Keir Starmer's government is saying that they're doing this to stop illegal immigration. Bull fucking shit. Like Keir Starmer's government in England gives a fuck about illegal immigration. They champion that shit. Then the Home Secretary says they can use that to enforce other laws. Hate speech online laws. So let's take a look at what the Brit Card is going to look like. Guaranteed this is going to spread throughout the world. So here's the Brit Card wallet. And your Brit Card. It'll tell you if you're a permanent resident, if you have the right to work, your driver's license, are you over 18? And guess what? It will also police your speech. It'll make sure you're you, so if you make any nasty posts, the government can come and get you. What do you think about that, everybody? The Brit Card. You ready for the Brit Card? Because this will spread to every nation on earth because now it's here. So it has nowhere else to go but everywhere else. Here's a list of countries right now that already have a digital ID. So it's going to get much fucking worse. Now, initially, this idea came from Tony Blair. So he's always fun with freedom, isn't he? It's like I went to sleep and woke up in some weird fucking bizarro world. Dub America, the United...
You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. Our immigration system does need to be fair if we want to maintain that binding contract that our politics is built on. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
And this as simple as that, because this is what they're rolling out, man. And this is what's taking place in the United States soon. So I went to ChatGPT. I said, what day would a government shutdown go into effect? It says, as of September the 26th, the U.S. federal government will shut down at 12 a.m. Eastern time. And it says time of October until, it said time of October 1st if Congress does not pass a funding bill. And basically, man, this is all coincidental with all these various things that's going on for us. It's wars and rumors of wars and all these generals that got to be in Virginia on September the 30th on a Tuesday. So it's a lot of things that they're implementing in the society very, very soon that the society is really not aware of, man. And we're clearly in the times where they're about to really usher in some type of major event that can usher in martial law. Bear with me. Like I said, I'm at work. This is Revelation. Chapter 12 and verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the habits of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth he had but a short time. So Esau, Edom, in his system, they know their time is short. So what do you see he's doing? He's implementing a new digital system, the social credit system. That's what he's about to implement. We'll be backed by the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. When you read in Revelation 13 and 16, that's the times we're coming into, man. And that's clearly at the door. This is why you're seeing all these various things taking place simultaneously. And I know y'all be like, dang, y'all bring this out a lot, man, but hey, it has to be brought out. This Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And it says, and through his policies, he's caused craft to prosper in his hand. And this is basically speaking on the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, but you can apply it to today's time. And it says, and through his policies, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace, he shall destroy many. This is what they're doing. This is why they set up this new system. All these various things happen simultaneously. UN meetings and all these different summits happen simultaneously. At the same time, they're doing what? Taking away your rights, man. With the Palantir, with the surveillance, all these various things with the technocrats, all this infighting, it's all to usher in this new system. They want order out of chaos. They want civil unrest. And they got the right guy in office to do these various things that they're trying to implement, man. Best believe behind closed doors, they're all speaking on bringing forth this new world order, man. This is what's coming. Bear with me. This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, it says, for the visions yet for the appointed time, but the end shall speak and not lie. And we're clearly in that time where he's about to usher in this new world order. We're clearly at the time. And it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will come to pass. So he's been waiting and putting all these different various legislations and all these various things into place before they can really usher in this new system. And they got the right guy in office now where they can really usher in this new beast system, man. Because all these world leaders are all on the same playing field. It's all about control. And now we're in that time where they're about to really try to implement this system. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, when the evil days come not, or the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I had no pleasure in them. And that's the times where the evil days are here. The evil goes back to bad times. We're clearly here. It's here. And the Lord is not bringing, and the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. The Lord is bringing this forth using Esau, Edom, man. He's bringing it forth using Esau, Edom to usher in martial law, this dictatorship, famine, pestilence, chaos. The Lord is using this devil to implement this system, man. And a lot of you Jakes gonna get caught up out of here. Why? Because you putting your trust in this system. You didn't want to let this shit go. You still been putting your trust in a failing system. Give me 1 second. This is Matthew chapter 24, In verse 6, it says, and you should hear wars and rumors of wars. See then that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And this is what you're hearing. You're hearing about wars, rumors of wars, all these conflict, all this global tension. This is what's happening. It's here. Matthew 24 chapter is the whole rundown of Yahushua giving us the blueprint of his return, all these various things to be taking place before he returned. And he says, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. That is what's taking place. All this global tension is getting very, very serious. And now you're seeing that what the far as the civil unrest, all the far as the race wars is brewing up, with CK getting took out. All that racial tension is brewing up, and which is going to lead to a collapse of society. This is what they want. They want order out of chaos. And it says, and there should be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. That's going to lead for a famine and pestilence. When there's no trucks on the road, that's going to lead what? Lack of food, lack of resources, which means what? A lot of people is going to die, because a lot of people in these rural areas, they depend on these various trucks to go into their towns. That's going to lead to pestilence. A lot of people dying. That's going to lead to diseases. That's what's happening, man. That's what's about to take place. Earthquakes in diverse places. That's already happening. It's earthquakes every day. Crazy number of earthquakes taking place every day that's not being brought forth. And it says, and all these are the beginning of sorrows. This is the beginning of sorrows, man. We've been telling you, Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that the Jacob's trouble's here. It's already here. We're just waiting on one major event to take place where this devil is really going to show his horns, man. And we're clearing that time where he's really about to shut this shit down. Like, literally, he's about to shut it down very, very soon, because he's been revealed. He can't continue to hide himself anymore. Too much exposure is going out. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. What you call the elites of the society, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the 13th bloodline, what they call the Illuminati, the enlightened ones in darkness. They have a plan to usher in this new world order, the Albert Pike plan, the greatest state of Israel. And that depends on what the Georgia Guidestones is what? Getting rid of, out of 7 billion people, dropping it down to 500 million. That means that's a lot of death. But that's what they're trying to implement. But at the end of the day, it's still the will of the Lord, because a man's goings are the ways of the Lord, and the Lord is in control of all things. He's using this devil to usher in this system. And this the times we're coming into, man. This the times is here. And all these various things is simultaneously happening at once, man. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. All these various things is happening at once. Government shutdown, big meeting with all the generals and captains in the military. Even if they abroad in war, they have to come back to be at that meeting. Then you have this digital ID that's being implemented over in the UK. Come on, man. Come on, man. And these are Western nations. So what are they telling you? They're about to implement something. That means they're going to have to crash this old system and reset the whole thing and bring in a new system, man. So we can clearly see we're at the time where this devil's about to usher in this new world order, man. But, you know, like I said, apparatus our Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I wasn't going to make this too long. I was at work. Just the spirit hopped on me to help me get this out, because, hey, it's urgent that brothers be circumspect through their walk, because this devil's about to truly show his horns, and he's really about to implement this system. This reset is at the door. So it could be a weeks from now, a month from now, but they're going to have something major take place where they're going to be justified coming down with great wrath, man. So shalom.